Hello Virgos, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Virgo, you can see I'm shuffling out your cards. Here they actually came out really quickly. It was almost like these cards were dying to come out. I did take a little, and the reason why I do that too with this deck is because I do find I like to give myself a bit of time to contemplate what has come out with these cards, and yeah, so that's what we're doing, and I kind of needed that here. And I'm also trying to think, how do I want to tell this story? And I'm not sure that I understand the full story of the cards that I am seeing here. There's something going on in this reading that has to do with ancestral energy. Now, when I say that, these could be people that you're related to right now. They could still be alive. They may not be alive. I don't know. But it's very strong in this reading. And I sort of determined that what I'm going to do is I'm going to just read the energy in each section here. So how I've sectioned this reading off, I'm asking, what is your energy that I'm reading right now? And then what is the energy that benefits you, that is for your highest good? What is the energy that does not benefit you? It's not for your highest good, okay? I'm not going to necessarily try to piece these together like seamlessly. This is a quilt and these three unusual pieces can be put here together and we'll stitch them in like that. I'm not going to try to force this information together like that. I feel like I can't get the answer. I won't be able to deliver. I don't even know if there is an answer to this. So I don't know what it is, but okay. Your energy here has something to do, like you have the orphan and then you have the elixir, which is also very interesting. The elixir, forgiveness, that stands out to me. Elixir, like each one of these lovely ladies has an actual name that represents the card. Remorse, guilt, and forgiveness, the orphan. See, like right there, there's something that is going on here in a family dynamic to me with the orphan. And like elixir though is healing or fixing something. So whether giving, receiving forgiveness, someone having guilt here, or remorse, feeling like remorse. I did that in the past and I wish I hadn't, or you know, something like that, right? But the elixir is really standing out to me, like coming across as something that heals wounds. So, and the orphan is a very powerful wound. It is one of the most powerful wounds in this deck. That's true. The orphan also talks about what is it that one truly does want here. I didn't go into the book because I thought I've read the orphan so many times, but let's actually, okay. To study the orphan is to study the deep and challenging energy of our time. We are ever more connected, yet face collective isolation. The refugee crisis haunts our planet. Children are separated from parents, and the earth begs for our attention. We are in a time of universal orphanage of nature, of each other, of our own hearts. Take refuge in the fact that we all share this core wound and dilemma. See, wound and elixir, the thing to heal a wound. An ancestral wound, a parental wound, a child wound. We all share this wound and dilemma. It is normal to fear this card as it haunts the caverns of the soul. When it appears, take time, real time, to be in the presence of the feelings this card stirs in you. Let it humble you. What are you starving for? What is the deepest gift you could imagine giving to others? What has been rejected and is quite possibly what is most needed, dear one? So when in light, it's deep solace, deep acceptance, and deep love. When it's dark, it's distanced, hates, and avoids, controlling and limiting. I don't know why. It's not said here, so there must, but it's coming through in this reading, and that's why I went into the book. There must be another oracle card that I combined with this deck at another time, because that's the message that's coming through here, where it centers around what is it that you really want, because this came out with the orphan, and I don't remember which oracle card brought that dualistic message together with it. It's not this, it's not in here. There's something else that supports it, but it's coming through in this reading. And it is almost like, right, the image that portrayed to me before when this came out, which is coming out for you right now, is imagining this small child on the streets with no one to look after them and putting their hand out. Put it like, just a bit of food, sir. Just a bit of food, ma'am. Like, please, just, you know, a little something, right? Like, there's the hand. There's the hand reaching out. But it is, what is it, though, that you are really asking for? What is it that you are really asking for? And think about it, the child is initially asking for a little handout, a little help along the way. But what does the child really want? An orphaned child really would want to feel loved and secure and safe and accepted, right? Like that is the real thing that the orphan asks for. So that message is coming in really clear here for me, that there's something about not beating around the bush and what you want. Like if you were really honest here, if you were really honest and said what it is that you want, because that often presents a sense of vulnerability, because when it's what we really want and then we ask, well, geez, if that's rejected, well, then the thing that I really wanted has been rejected, as opposed to it's easier to kind of like dance around it and not necessarily say it directly and out loud. And even if it gets rejected because maybe it's not understood, it is not understood what someone is trying to say. Well, you know, they just don't get me. They just don't understand. So, right? Like, so there could be something too about like I want to say that's a bit of a self-defense mechanism there, is to not be like, just come right out and say, and what is it that you want? Like, I don't know, you could even be, the way this is coming around, you could even be in a relationship with someone, or you could be exploring a new relationship with someone. And you could be thinking to yourself, I'd really like us to take this relationship to a different level, or I feel like I'm developing really strong feelings for this person, but we've not really talked about that. And should I say that, or maybe I'll just kind of like dance around it and see if they say anything, or say, I don't know, maybe they'll give the first kiss, or right, like there's that energy of the orphan. What is it? There's something here that is lost, that there's a need. The healing need, healing the need. I mean, like this could be your energy, or this could be somebody that you're dealing with very directly here. So it's coming in. The orphan, guilt. I don't know. There's also something going on here about like an inner child wound, or a wound centered around a parental figure with that. So that's your energy. What is the energy that benefits you, that is for your highest good? You have the mountain and you have Futura. So the mountain is a place of sages, right? It is a place where we go to look at things. Well, I want to say it's hermit energy, hermit Virgo. So very much self-reflective energy. Understanding the patterns and the patterns of life. This energy of what benefits you feels much more contained than the energy that you're in, because the hand reaches out, right? Like the hand reaches out. So there could even be something you could be in. So maybe somebody is reaching out to you and asking for forgiveness, and you're not sure what you should do with that. Or if you're contemplating reaching out to someone else and apologizing for something, you're not sure, should I do that or not? Like that's active, where you're kind of being guided here to, well, it's a hermit mode with the mountain, to look within, to go within. There's deep treasures to be found here. And with future choice and judgment. See, again, I'm not sure how it connects to each one. I'm not going to try to stitch these pieces together and make a quilt. They may all just be very important on their own, to stand on their own. And, you know, Virgo being very good with patterns and analyzing things, maybe you see your own way in how this stitches together. So I'm not going to put in needle and thread that you're just going to have to snip out anyways and pull it out. Because I feel like there's an important decision to make. That's how this feels with this choice and judgment, like going into the mountain with this. Choice and judgment. Now, I'm also drawn to the fact that these two look like the same woman. And which is also very interesting, because like she's here, she's got these tarot cards that have fallen down. So I kind of want to say that I think it is the same person, which is also interesting, because in one aspect, how this archetype is utilized can either be to your benefit or to your detriment, or like, right, doesn't benefit you. divine the future. There's something very much too with divine in the mountain, like going in and looking deeply in, looking beyond the obvious, seeing beyond the mundane here. That's what really, that's a good energy for you right now. That would be highly beneficial to you. And to some extent, there's isolation in this analyzation. So I don't want to say that, well, that means you have to put your life on hold. You're not going to go out and do anything and hang out with your friends or do anything like that. But I would say whatever it is that you might be contemplating or whatever decision that you're coming to, it's important that this decision be made through you and you alone. That this is not the kind of decision where you seek advice from. If you're looking for any advice, it's between you and God. That's how that comes across to me. It's really kind of yeah, well, I know I get less stuff like this with Virgo. Sometimes you guys, you could pull in some pretty deep shit and you have that. Okay, this is not for your highest good. This does not benefit you, which is so interesting because, so it's this, like I said, it looks like the same woman. It's Nemesis and it's Medallion now. The Medallion, the Nemesis. So the Medallion talks about things that connect us to our ancestors. Right? And I'm saying, like, there's something here. You have Orphan. So that is in itself centered around ancestors. There's something, oh, yes. There's something in this reading that reminds me a little bit of the Aries reading. Because it was the Unseen card. They had the Unseen Nemesis. And then, like, you're getting Nemesis in the same spot, but you're getting the Medallion. I don't know, like, if these are connecting, if some of you have, like, similar, like, maybe you're Virgo Sun and you're an Aries Moon or something like that, but the energy that does not benefit you, I'm not going to lie. There's like, I feel like there's some sort of ancestral energy here. Is it a relative? Because this is about revenge, outcomes, and justice. If it's you, why would you have Elixir? But then we've like, because these both look like the same here. Person. Even like we have the tarot card. This is the tarot cards being thrown away or falling away. So that's also interesting. So maybe you should hang out with some of the tarot readings for a little bit here. Okay, it's just like deeper analysis. What does she have? She has a book. She's having a drink. The tarot cards are falling away. I don't know what the book is about. I'm taking time because I'm being told that there's something in this picture you've never seen before. And I just found it. There's a mask down here. I've never seen that before. See the mask? Look at that. Never saw it before. And that's also interesting because Gemini had something about keeping the mask on. And right? And that was to their benefit. And you guys sharing Mercury. So I don't know if there's something with that. Because she has the mask off here. And she's not using the tarot cards. I'm wondering too if some of you are also tarot readers. Terror. Terror. Tarot cards. Let me tell you, darling, what's coming for you. Tarot readers. If you are, I want to say, oh, that could be an interesting message too. For some of you, there could be like okay, I'm going to step out for a second here because I do feel like I'm reading for someone who might also be like another tarot reader. And if that's the case, that it is highly beneficial for you to really truly understand your practice. You are connecting with God. Deepen that connection here. Okay? Like really deepen it. That does benefit you. Now, Oh, now I see that. Is some of you maybe even trying to connect with an ancestor? Or there's an ancestor that's trying to connect with you. Now this one could be past. This ancestor could be past. I don't know if some of you, if there was someone who was trying to avenge something. But let me just keep on this path, because there's an ancestor here that's trying to connect with you. And right, it cannot be done through some type of object, which is really funny because this has come across in quite a few readings as a way for someone to connect with a past ancestor. It's very beneficial for you to spend time on your own here, in your own way, like in some type of divination. The forgiveness from the, it could be a parent here. Because you have the orphan, like an abandonment issue for some of you. But I'm going to pull tarot into this. Because what? Revenge? There's, okay, so also, if you feel like something is, if you know that something has happened here, or you're aware of something that has happened to an ancestor of yours that you're close to, somebody close to you. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like blood ancestor, but someone close to you. It feels like, and for whatever reason, this person does not have the power to bring justice to themselves. And it could be because this person has passed. Maybe this person's reputation was tarnished in an unfair way, and they've passed, and they cannot speak up for themselves. And it's because I want to say there could be, for some of you, you could feel like you need to avenge someone here. Something's not right. Something's not right, and you feel like you need to avenge this. It's not in your favor. It's not in your best interest to do that. And I feel like your ancestor would come forward and say that. Now, the way that this really is coming across to me now, I felt like this. I felt like I need to just start talking for this reading to really, because that's when I just start channeling. Sometimes just sitting and thinking, that's not enough. I need to just channel it out. Because as I've been channeling this message, it's really starting to come across to me like there is an ancestor here who is trying to, it's odd, like avenge something. Bring some type of justice to you that they could not when they were alive. But it's weird, like that comes across as not in your best interest. So also be really careful with who or what you are asking advice from when you are, if you are doing any sort of divination yourself. And I say this because just because someone is an ancestor who has passed, they do have a broader perspective beyond the 3D, but they are not necessarily working in divine energy, right? Divine truth. They themselves do not see the bigger picture that divinity does. Such a curious reading, Gemini. Very, very curious. Okay, so the orphan of forgiveness. The orphan of forgiveness. The 9, wow. The 9 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. There's something here about not seeing the road to happiness. A limited belief system surrounding happiness or personal emotional sovereignty. Now, I'm going to get into drinking again. There could be someone here who, right, because she has this, I want to say the things that I'm seeing in this card are not for your highest good. And I'm seeing she's having a drink, and I'm seeing the tarot cards are falling away. And then here we have the cup again. And it's like the Nine of Cups can be associated. I don't talk about it very often because it doesn't come across in my readings very often, but there's a possibility for it in this one, so I'm going to mention it. Then, I mean, the Nine of Cups can be about over celebration or over drinking, overcompensating in some way for some like type of like it's happy liquid, right? But it's temporary happy. With this Eight of Swords so there's a possibility here that even I don't know, somebody could drink, and this drinking, it's not helpful. I don't know, like I'm really picking something up here. I feel like it could be, there's another tarot reader, and it's almost like the cards falling away, like not believing, having a drink. Don't fog your clarity. The Mountain. The Mountain. The Six of Pentacles and the Chariot. See, that's interesting. Like the Chariot coming, like Cancer energy, that gives me like family unit, home, safe space sort of energy too. Equal give and take here. Balance. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? I'm going to ask a little more in depth. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? The Fool. It kind of has this feeling of a measured chance. Taking a measured chance or a measured leap of faith. And this is all connected to the energy that is of your highest good. A measured chance, a measured leap of faith, and the Chariot. The Mother of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Daughter of Pentacles. Interesting. There's mother-child energy right here now, too. There could be connection between fire and earth. Well, obviously you're earth, right? Yeah. The Mountain. It's just odd. It's like there's an ancestor here that wants you to do something. Or that you want to do something for an ancestor, and it's not. It wouldn't be good to do it. I don't know if there's something that has happened here, and it's literally almost like, you know, that water has gone under the bridge to interfere or to do something right now could cause some type of karma to form. I'm not sure. We're definitely talking like family here, especially with the Six of Cups. Moving? Some of you might be thinking about moving. This divines, future choice and judgment. The Page of Wands and the Father of Pentacles. It's actually the Daughter of Wands and the Father of Pentacles. This came across in one of your readings before. I swear it was you, where there was a weird, or maybe it was Pisces. There was a weird energy here where it was like this parent was with the wrong child and that child was with the wrong parent. There's something odd going on here. There's two daughters in this little spread, and I know that there is heavy family energy in this reading. There's two daughters, and there is a mother and a father energy. And it's interesting, right? The one daughter is reflective of the mother. They're both wand. And then the other daughter is reflective of the father. They're both pentacle. This has something to do with making a choice. It could be it might be about like a conversation, having a conversation, right? Like just looking at the Page of Wands as well. Having a conversation here with someone. I don't know. I do feel like that there's something here that you are possibly thinking about opening up of, I want to say it almost feels like, I don't know, a very old conversation. But right now the energy is really showing to me that it's important that this be thought out very carefully. And again, as I said, like it's almost like it's saying you need to come to some sort of a choice here or a decision. But because of the Mountain, this is something that you do between you and God. This is not something that you seek outside counsel with, like, you know, other people. But yet, the Page of Wands and the Father of Pentacles could be that. You could be, well, maybe I should talk to my dad about this, or maybe I should talk to my brother or my uncle, or I don't know, right? So, okay, the Medallion is part of the energy that is not for your highest good. The freaking Mother. The Mother of... Oh, your family is all over this, man. It is just heavy, heavy. And I wouldn't just necessarily read it like that if it was just these tarot cards. But the oracle cards that have come out from the beginning were screaming like family dynamic. Something from the mother. Is this the mother's perspective? Okay, so the other thing that's coming across here, right, is that I'm seeing, is it adoption? Because now it's kind of giving me this vibe here where a different mother was raising a different child. But, okay, is this an ancestor that you are... Like, okay, could be your own child, it could be you. But now this is coming across like a mother who is trying to seek justice. Is it because this person orphaned you? Or, I don't know, gave you up, abandoned, whatever? Because coming across like it's not for your highest good. And what is something that could... I mean, there's a family dynamic here. It is showing up in what is for your highest good. Keep moving along, Mr. Oh, what a good Larry. That is for your highest good. But there's a strange, you know, it's like this Mother of Wands and this Father of Pentacles. Honestly, literally, that could be like Aries and Capricorn right there. And then this could be, no, a Virgo. But the daughter here. There's this one child that feels out of place. But it's weird. They do connect with the father. I'm telling you, like, this is a really... There's something very specific coming through here. But it's so nuanced. Like, it's not like you can just see it on the cards. No. Okay, so this is a nemesis. This is not... Oh. Devil justice. Devil justice. And it's sitting where it's not for your highest good. This really feels like a parent or somebody who, I don't know, either abandoned you, adopted you out. Someone, it feels like a parent trying to come back into your life. It's not for your highest good. What do you got? You got fur. You got fur stuck in there. Sorry, mister. You're so fluffy. It's odd though. It's almost like, okay, this could be, some of you could be dealing in a situation here too, where it's a ready-made family. you know, like two people that were already in a relationship, that were married, divorced, they had kids, and they bring that together. Because, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Larry's struggling with his fluff. And this is somehow for your highest good, right? It's interesting. It could even be like, it's something that is like guided by God. I mean, this is very, yeah, it's written. It's written in the stars. If you go deeply, you will see it. The medallion is now coming across like a pentacle. And I feel like it's representing this mother of pentacles. She's not. This is not in your best interest. This is forced justice, or this is justice for the sake of codependency, or this is some sort of manipulative justice. I mean, that is over here, all over. Whoever this is, it's not good. So maybe you're wondering, should you forgive this person? I don't know, because you have that here, right? I was like, I'm not sure where this reading is going when I was looking at these cards. We're getting there, because here you are. There's the orphan, the hand. I don't know, too. If some of you, if your own, the orphan is someone whose parents are not alive, yet there is something showing up here like a parent. But this parent feels separated and not part of the whole of your story. And the only way I can really suss that together is either it could be a situation where there was an early separation between like your mother and father, and I'm just going to lean into this, that this is a mother. It doesn't have to be, you can turn it around if you need to. But, and then your father remarried, you were in that relationship, maybe your stepmom or whatever they had a child with your dad. This is your family. Like, I don't know how else to say that. This is your family. It benefits you. Whoever this is over here, you need to go in another direction. I've never felt so strongly about that with this card, because Justice Devil feels very bad, and it's because it's sitting and it's not for your highest good. Like, it's to your detriment is what it is. It does not benefit you. And this is around revenge, outcomes of justice. But this outcome is to seek some type of revenge. It's not healthy. This is not like the kind of justice that God wants. What I'm looking at right here, this unusual, strange family dynamic, if I would say, but there is balance in it, because there is a fatherly pentacle and a daughterly pentacle. There is a motherly wand and a daughterly wand. So it does find its own balance in it. Here, because the orphan, I don't know, maybe the parents that you had are gone, and this person is trying to come back into your life. Is this the road to happiness? Is this a dream come true? Is this a wish fulfillment? Fuck no, it's not. I don't know how else to say that, but it's not. If this is becoming such a specific story, but if I'm not going to tell anyone that you shouldn't explore this, because if it is something like that, where this is a parent that is out of your life, but be very careful. I would not, if you want to meet this person, I would do it in a place where they do not know where you live, not even the town. If you can prevent that, I would not allow this person to have too much information about you. I do not trust them, Virgo. I do not trust them at all. What is this? What is this outcome that this person wants? Because the Son of Pentacles. What the fuck? See what I'm saying? And the Four of Cups. This person wants access, well, to the Sun. No, but to make it the Four of Cups, maybe you're their son, I don't know, or you have a son. That's what this person wants access to. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's someone, well, it could be. Like if you're the masculine, this person could want access to you. But it's not good with the Four of Cups. They want to take what you have, or they want to hide blessings. crazy. The mother and the son are over here. Yeah, this is really feeling like there's division in this family. This family dynamic in whatever way it exists. If this is a person who was divided from family dynamic decades ago, or if this is somebody that was divided from family dynamic a few months or years ago, you need to be very wary of this person. And if you've created a family dynamic here that on the surface might seem like it's water and oil, there's enough water and oil and it jiggles just enough. It all comes together like, You can forgive someone, but it doesn't mean you need to accept them into your life, right? I don't know, because you seem to be thinking about that here. Wow. Wow, then we have another mother. We have the Mother of Cups here. Love. I love you, darling. I don't know. The Son of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. With the other cards that support it. Like, that's the important thing here. Like, when we're reading this tarot, right? It's the context. That's why I have these little areas that these cards are sitting in, so we understand the context. All of the context over in this little spot is this is not for your highest good. This is to your detriment, if anything. I would not trust this person. Fuck them. Just like, fuck them like that. That's the kind of energy right there where they want something for their own good. That's what they want. That is what they want. And it's toxic and it's unhealthy. This person could even want to, I feel like I'm going on and on with this reading, but I just keep getting more messages. This person may even want to connect with you or say something like, oh, I have a locket. You should have it. Did you know that you had a great uncle so-and-so and there's a picture of him in World War I with something like, you know, like to try to connect with you or reach out with you. This medallion is not, none of this energy is for your good. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to say that point. I'm going to go do the extended Virgo. Yeah, no, I don't want to focus on that anymore. I'm going to leave that up to you. If this is somebody that's trying to connect with you, and it is a parent, looks like a parent, and you have the orphan energy, and just know that, you know, it is up to you, and you do have that free will to, like, look down this avenue, but do it in a way that you are protected, and this person doesn't know where you live, and this person doesn't know much about you. And you keep those under your terms of engagement, and you discover this for yourself. Maybe, you know, it's a general reading. Maybe I don't want to discourage anyone from reconnecting with a parent in any way if there's, you know, a possibility of healthy reconciliation. But I would be very, very wary of this energy over here, Virgo. Okay, but so, right, like if you just started connecting with a long lost parent or something like that, and you're like, oh, this is such a disappointing reading. No. You go and you do what you need. But as I said, you do this in a way that this person doesn't have, so that you can maintain whatever distance you need that you already have, if you need to keep maintaining that distance. That's what you're going to do. So, yeah. So having said that, I'm not going to focus on that person in the extended. We could go on and on about it. I think I've done it enough. I am going to focus on you in the extended. What is the energy within you that is depleted? How can you replenish this depleted energy? And what is your greatest achievement yet to come? Thank you so much, my dear Virgoians. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.